RZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Listen. I think it's Alpha Golf 4, Sierra, Oscar, Mobile. Is the call correct?
QSL, Steve, and you're 598 Virginia, sir.
Many thanks, Steve. And you're about a 56, 5 and 6 into Manchester at the minute from the mobile. So very good to work you this afternoon in Manchester. Sorry, just getting a bit lagged on YouTube there. Right, sorry about that, Robert. We're back with you. Name's John, QDH is Manchester, and nice to work you from the mobile this afternoon. G4 Sierra Oscar, Mike 0 CSN.
St. John, you're a wonderful singer right here in Virginia. Nice sunny morning. The rig here in the truck is a TS480 Hotel X-ray and a Hill screwdriver. Again, 200 watts here. Go ahead.
QSL, Robert, fine business. Well, it's doing a great job for you from the mobile. The band's not in tremendous shape currently, but it is picking up. So nice to work you from the mobile. We've used the Sierra Sidekick many times from the mobile this side with the ICOM 706. Always did a fine job as well. So always rated that antenna, Robert. But happy days, all good. Robert, we're just live streaming now on YouTube, hopefully, to set the live stream off and running. So hopefully we'll have you on live audio as well. So there'll be something to clock back on my YouTube channel under the call sign, Robert. Robert, many thanks for the QSO this afternoon, this morning, your side. We're going to try and work a few more while the band's awake and see where we can get. In the meantime, drive safe, take care, and hope to do it again further down the log. Alpha Golf 4, Sierra Oscar, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester, Robert.
Good enough, John. Enjoyed the contact with you, and we should get hunting today, my friend. AG4S on mobile, 73.
73s and QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, CQ10. And also live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. DTX or SJS, if you're listening, is the audio off the radio okay? The audio volume. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ10 and listening. CQ10, 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 CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10. And also live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ10. CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ 10 meters. And also live on YouTube, Mike 0, CSN listening.
November 2, Tango, Bravo, Hotel, Mobile.
We'll take the mobile station. There was one mobile calling. The mobile only go.
November 2, Tango, Bravo, Hotel, Mobile.
November 2, Tango, Bravo, Hotel, Mobile. Looks like Donny, Mobile, New York. Very good morning to you. The name is John, Japan Ocean, Henry, November. And you're 58 from the mobile into Manchester, Donny. And you're also live on YouTube as well. November 2, Tango, Bravo, Hotel, Mike 0, CSN.
Just give me your call sign again, please.
Yeah, the call is Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, Donny, over. November 2, Tango, Bravo, Hotel, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Donny, you dropped down considerably there. Gather where you're mobile and the signal's fluctuating. So, Donny, I'm not going to hold it with you because I don't want to lose you. But, Donny, many thanks for the call. You're in the logbook, and many thanks for working us this afternoon in the UK. We'll do it again some more further down the log. Until then, take care, drive safe. November 2, Tango, Bravo, Hotel, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. 73's, Donny.
Yeah, that was November 2, Norway 2, not Norway 6.
Yeah, November 2, Tango Bravo Hotel, over.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure you got it right. Great Q-Cell, 73's out here.
Cheers, Donny. You're in the log. 73's, QRZ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10. CQ 10, CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ 10 and listening. There's a Whiskey 8 radio. Whiskey 8 radio, over.
Yeah, Whiskey 8 radio, Kilo, Whiskey, QSL.
Whiskey 8, Kilo, radio, Kilo, Whiskey, over.
That is correct. Roger, Roger. Name's Ryan. Romeo Yankee, November.
Okay, Ryan, we got you that time. Sorry about that. Quite a few stations calling, and I'm still setting things up this side, Ryan. Ryan, you're about a 58, 5 and 8 at the moment into Manchester. The name is John, Japan Ocean Henry, November. And we're also live streaming on YouTube, Ryan, as well. So you're also on the YouTube channel currently also. Whiskey 8, Radio Kilo Whiskey, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November for the signal report, Ryan, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'll go check that out here in a minute. Yeah, you're assuming 5-9 into West Virginia this morning. Great signal in for the Mountain State, QSL.
Whiskey 8, Radio Kilo Whiskey, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Okay, Ryan. Many thanks for that. We're just going to put some light on in the shack. Just looking at the stream, it was a little bit grainy, but it's not now. We've cured it. Ryan, thanks for the signal report there. Pleasure to work you this afternoon for the first time. You're in the log. We're going to try and work some more, Ryan, but you are on the YouTube video as well, just in case you want to know. I think I'm just looking for the clock. You're going to have to, 7 minutes in, Ryan. 7 minutes in. That's where the contact is on the YouTube video under the call sign. Ryan, many thanks. We'll work some more. Many thanks for the call from yourself today. Stay well, stay safe. Whiskey 8, Radio Kilo Whiskey, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Cheers from Manchester, Ryan.
Awesome. I'll check it out. Nice to meet you in
73. 73's pal, QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10. CQ 10, CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10, and also live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, listening.
Kilo, Delta, 4, Foxtrot, Victor. Good afternoon, John.
84, Fox Victor, Mike 0, CSN, looks like rare, big egg signal. X-beam on the tower looking good and sounding good on the air. Currently 59, 5 and 9 in the sound wonderful. KD4, Fox Victor, Mike 0, CSN in Manchester.
Okay, John, very good to hear you here on 10 meters this morning. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee, and you're a very nice 5 and 9 with me this morning here into the eastern part of North Carolina, about 120 kilometers from the coast. QSL, John.
KD4, Fox Victor, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, rare, fine business. Thanks for the report. Thanks for the information. As I said, pleasure to work you this afternoon from over there in North Carolina. Big signal, sound beautiful, really do. Nice audio, very clear and very, very readable. Ray, just quickly, rainy Manchester this side. It's rained most of the day, so it's a day for radio. And the band's not letting us down. It's warming up, picking up, and it's looking good. Again, surf's up, so we're going to play Ray. Just quickly, this side, Ray, the station, the Kenwood TS890, powers at about 400 watts from the Expert amplifier into a Cushcraft antenna up at about 35, 40 feet and facing in your direction. KD4 Fox Victor, many thanks for the call. We'll hopefully do it again. Until then, stay well, enjoy the day, and enjoy the DX. KD4 Fox Victor, Mike 0, CSN, 73 from Manchester, Ray.
Yeah, okay, John, all 100% copy. The 890 and the Cushcraft that's 400 watts, doing a great job here on 10 meters. My best 73. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Look forward to another chat down the line. M0CSN from PD4 FB. Cheers, John.
Cheers, race 73s and QRZ. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. And also broadcasting live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening.
Victor Echo 9, Yankee Juliet.
Victor Echo 9, Yankee Juliet, sat on the boat. And a very good morning to you, Mark. Big signal straight out of the pile-up, and there's quite a few calling. You were the strongest. You had a 5:9:59 into Manchester this afternoon. Victor Echo 9, Yankee Juliet, Mike 0 CSN on 10 meters and live on YouTube also. Go.
Yeah, I'm watching you. I usually don't do this, but I'm watching you, man. Yeah, you're strong here too. You're solid F9. Nice to meet you there, buddy. And my antenna is from the UK, the Hex Beam from Anthony, and I've been running this antenna for a couple of weeks. So we waited 7 months for it. So specialty from the UK. Thanks for giving me a shout. It's kind of weird hearing my voice in there. Doesn't sound natural. Hi. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November from V9 Yankee Juliet here in Shediac, New Brunswick. Over.
Victor Echo 9, Yankee Juliet, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Mark, fine business and fine on the antenna there from Anthony. We do know Anthony. We have a website in the UK, Ham Radio Deals, Mark, and Steve, the guy that designed the Hex Beam. He was the antenna moderator on the site before he passed away. And obviously, Ants took over and started producing the Hex. So there you go. Mark, I hope the audio's coming through okay on the internet and the receive audio off the radio is fine. Maybe you can just tell me on the next over. It was sort of like set up earlier on today and then kind of rushed together to start streaming when the band woke up. So hopefully everything's sounding fine over the internet to your side, Mark. Victor Echo 3, 9 Yankee Juliet, Mike 0 CSN.
Okay, fine business. Well, I did shut it off, but I paused the YouTube video. That was buggering me up. There's a time delay, so it makes it really difficult. Plus, hearing your own voice is not always a good thing. Hi. But now you're sounding good audio. No problem here coming into Canada. I'm surprised. It's pretty early in the morning for the UK, but yeah, you're 5 and 9. I'm sure the conditions are gonna come up, and I'm surprised I broke the pile up. But anyway, we'll have to send some flowers to Anthony. Hi. Yeah, well, I guess we're ready for the winter now. Can't wait to do some more DX this winter. It's a lot of fun. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November from V9 Yankee Juliet. Pass my finals to you. Imagine there's lots of guys who'd like to say hi. So we'll pass it back to you. 73.
Victor Echo 9 Yankee Juliet, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Mark, fine business. Well, listen, pleasure to work you this afternoon, and signal's absolutely booming. You sound fantastic. Mark, enjoy the day and enjoy the radio and enjoy the boat. Looks like a lot of fun. Just how I prefer them on dry land, Mark. Safe as houses. Catch you later, pal. 73's from this side. V9 Yankee Juliet, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers for now, Mark.
Cheers, my friend. Have a great day.
QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, and also broadcasting live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening.
Kilo Whiskey 4, Romeo India.
Kilo Whiskey 4, Romeo India, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Very good day to you. Morning it'll probably be, Mike, I would think. You're currently 5 and 8:58 into Manchester this afternoon, and the name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November. And you're also live on YouTube, Mike. Kilo Whiskey 4, Radio India, Mike 0 CSN.
Well, good afternoon to you too, John. Hope you have a great day over there in Manchester. Here, thanks for the contact, and we'll see you on the way. It was before, all right.
KW4 Radio India, Mike 0CSN. Cheers, Mike. Many thanks for the call. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the radio. 73's from Manchester. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ110. And also broadcasting live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ1 listening. Going to listen again. A lot of you calling. Mike 0CSN listening. Yeah, ending in uniform. Ending in uniform. Make the call.
Juliet, golf, uniform.
Whiskey 8, Juliet Golf uniform. Mike 0CSN. Looks like William. Very good morning to you. The name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November. And you're around a 5-7:57 into Manchester this afternoon, QSL. Well, you're sounding fine, and the video's recording currently. It's live, so we're just on the YouTube channel under my call sign, Bill, Mike 0CSN, Mr. Ham Radio Deals. If you can find that on YouTube, you'll see the live video feed there, and hopefully you'll be able to hear yourself on the video. You're around 16 minutes, 20 seconds into the video, something like that. 16 minutes onto the video, Bill, over.
About 5600 here, about 60 watts, and a little next week. Thank you, Al. We're 1620 is here, so thanks. 0CSN WXG.
Cheers, Bill. Many thanks for the call, and enjoy the rest of the day. The DX on the radio. Whiskey 8 JGU, Mike 0CSN. Cheers from Manchester, Bill. And QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ110, CQ10. And also live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ1 listening. November 8, Sierra India Mike, I think. If the call's correct, we'll take it. November 8, Sierra India Mike, go.
Should be out of the way here in a second, but I'm copying 9x9.
November 8, Sierra India Mike, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Jim, fine business. Many thanks for the call this afternoon. A little bit of a pile up. The band's not fantastic, but it is starting to wake up. It's just coming up past 2 o'clock local time in the afternoon here, Jim. And if anything like yesterday, the band's going to wake up and we're going to be at it all night. So it's a pleasure to work you this one at this time. And hopefully Jim will do it again some more. As I say, you're about at 57, 58 at the moment into Manchester. And we're also live on YouTube as well. November 8, Sierra India Mike, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. All the best from Manchester, Jim, 73s.
Very good, thanks. I'm looking for you here. I'm hear myself talk. November 8, Sierra India Mike,
cheers, Jim. 73s, QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ110. And also streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ1 listening. Bravo Sierra, mate, the call.
Hey, Roger. Thanks for taking me up there. Yeah, Kilo 4, Foxtrot, Bravo Sierra. Good you coming in here. Been off air for a while here. Just some radio noise, line noise, and I got that straightened out. So getting back in here again, I heard you in there. You're 5x9 over here in northeast Alabama. I'm right off the Tennessee River. Roger.
Kilo 4, Fox Bravo Sierra, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Fred, fine business, and thanks for down in Alabama there. Like to get down the south side. It's always good to it down that neck of the woods across the pond. Fred, the name's John this side, Japan Ocean Henry November. We're in the city of Manchester, the northwest part of England. You're current 5757 at the moment in Manchester with a bit of QRM. And you're also live on the YouTube video as well. So, Fred, many thanks for the call this afternoon. And hopefully we'll do it again some more until the next time. 73s from this one in Manchester. And enjoy the day of the radio. K4 FBS, Mike 0CSN. Cheers from Manchester, Fred.
Hey, thank you, sir. Again, you have a wonderful day over there, and look forward to talking to you again. K4 FBS, back to you.
Cheers, Fred. Many thanks. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0CSN, Charlie Sierra November. Also streaming live on YouTube, M0CSN, calling and listening. The Papa Kilo Tango make the call. Papa Kilo Tango make the call.
November 2, Papa Kilo Tango. Thank you for returning the call. The name here is Lou. Stateside, New Jersey.
On November 2, Papa Kilo Tango, Mike 0CSN. Okay, Lou, fine. Thanks for the call. You're currently around a 54, 55 at the moment. A little bit stronger on your initial call and then drop back a bit. But 54, 55 into Manchester this afternoon. And the name is John, Japan Ocean, Henry November, QSL. November 2 PKT, Mike 0CSN. Well, the 100 watts is doing okay for you, Lou. You got through the pile, so it's not doing that bad. Heard your call, and now you're in the log. Lou, many thanks for that. You're also on the video, as you've probably seen. We'll catch you some more. All the best for the rest of the day. Enjoy the DX until the next time. November 2 PKT, Mike 0CSN. Cheers from Manchester, Lou. Many thanks. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ 10, CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. And also streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Going a quick mouthful of tea as well while the call comes in. Mike 0CSN listening. Sierra X-Ray Tango, mate, the call.
Kilo Bravo 2, Sierra X-Ray Tango.
Kilo Bravo 2, Sierra X-Ray Tango. Looks like Antonio. Big signal from you, Antonio. 5959 in the clear on that call. Name's John, Japan Ocean, Henry November. And we're in the city of Manchester in the northwest part of England. KB2 SXT, Mike 0CSN.
Roger, John. Nice to meet you for the first time on the radio. You're 5'9", 59 plus 20 dB into the state of New Jersey. Like the local station here. So back over to you, John. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. This is Kilo Bravo 2, Sierra X-Ray Tango.
KB2 SXT, Mike 0CSN. Okay, Antonio, many thanks for the report. That's just how we like it. Nice and strong and all good in the hood. We're also streaming live on YouTube as well, Antonio. I don't know if you get on the interweb or whatever, but we're also live on YouTube on our video channel also. But anyway, in the meantime, Antonio, many thanks for the call. You're in the log. There's a lot of stations calling, so we're going to work some more. So all the best from this side in Manchester. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the DX. KB2 SXT, Mike 0CSN. Cheers from Manchester, Antonio.
Roger, John. Thank you very much. 73 Eagle Log for the action and hope to reach you some other time down the log.
I'm sure we will with a signal like that. 73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10. CQ10, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10 and listening. Alpha Radio Charlie, I think, in the pile. Alpha Radio Charlie or Alpha Charlie, one of the two, mate, the call over. No Alpha Charlie.
Whiskey 1 Echo Radio Charlie.
Take that one then. Whiskey 1 Echo Radio Charlie, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Looks like Edson or Ed, probably going to be Ed. We'll take a chance. You're around a 5.757 at the moment into Manchester. The name is John. Whiskey 1 Echo Radio Charlie, Mike 0 CSN.
Yeah, 5.9 plus 5 dB, and you drop down to a 5 and 5, but you're in the log at 5 and 9. Anyway, I used to talk to a Tommy Dodd. Do you know any chap that got it? Well, he was a G0NJZ, over.
Negative. Unfortunately, don't know the name, don't know the call sign, but it is a big world, as you know. I got guys around the area on the radio. I didn't even know we're on the radio. So, no, unfortunately, apologies, Edson. I don't know the guy over.
That's too bad. I haven't talked to him in years. Been looking for him. He's close to himself and moved to Spain. Well, anyway, one of these days I'll catch up with him. Hey, keep up the good work and good pilot going there. 73. Enjoy. Yeah, see you when you're finally over.
Whiskey 1 ERC, M0 CSN. Okay, Edson, many thanks for the call and appreciate it. You're in the log. Pleasure to work you for the first time on the band, and hopefully we'll do it again some more. Many thanks. There's a lot of calls, so we're going to take some more, Edson. Stay well, good health, and stay and enjoy the radio. Stay well. Whiskey 1 Echo Radio Charlie, Mike 0 CSN. 73's QRZ, Mike 0 CSN, calling DX, and also live on YouTube. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November listening. Victor Alpha 1 Alpha, make the call.
Victor Alpha 1 Alpha Victoria.
Victor Alpha 1 Alpha Victoria, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Looks like Pete. I think that's what it's going to be. Looking at the signal, we think we got it right anyway. And if it is, you're 59, 5 and 9 into Manchester, and the name is John. Japan Ocean Henry November. Victor Alpha 1 Alpha Victor, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, and also live on YouTube, Pete, over.
Yeah, fine business. Good morning, good afternoon from Nova Scotia, Canada. You got it right. It's Steve with you, John, and good solid signal. Very good signal. You're peaking 5.9 plus 5, and excellent audio. Many stations calling. Most appreciative of the contact this morning. Victor Alpha 1 Alpha Victor. Back to you, sir.
Victor Alpha 1 Alpha Victor, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Pete, many thanks on the contact, and apparently the vol on the radio needs to come up a little bit, so we're going to lift it a little bit, turn that round a bit. Hopefully, John DTX, if you're listening, I hope that's okay. Pete, many thanks. We're going to work some more, see how we go. Cheers for the call. You're in the log, and enjoy the day in Nova Scotia. Victor Alpha 1 Alpha Victor, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers for now.
Cheers. Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey November.
Victor Echo 1 Charlie Sugar Mike.
Yeah, well, we've got a Kilo Charlie 3. I've heard you calling a few times and the piles took you, so just stand by, guys. The Kilo Charlie 3, you're not that strong, but we're going to listen for you. Kilo Charlie 3 only, make the call. Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Kilo Mike, I think it's the call. Looks like Robert, and heard you call a few times. You're about a 5'4", 54, 5'5" on the peak, Robert, into Manchester. KC3, Sierra Kilo Mike, Mike 0 CSN. Many thanks, Robert. You enjoy the rest of the day also. Many thanks for the call, and you're in the log. CQ on 10, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10 and live on YouTube also. Mike 0, CSN calling and listening.
Victor Echo 1 Charlie Sierra Mexico.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Sierra, Mexico. Looks like Colin. Is that correct, over?
QSL, John, and it looks like our first QSL, so nice to get you on the log here. You're plenty over here at times. Very nice into Nova Scotia, just south of Halifax. Mike 0CSN, CE1CSM.
Victor Echo 1, CSM, Mike 0CSN. Okay, Colin, it looks like the first on 10. The log's not saying any different, so pleasure to work you this afternoon for the first time. And again, a cracking signal. Also broadcasting live on YouTube. I don't know if you're listening or watching. I hope the audio's okay coming over the end. Whoever friend of mine just said it was a bit low, so can't check it at the minute. So we'll have to just see how it rock and rolls out. But hopefully it's okay. That's the situation this side. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Sierra, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra, November.
Okay, John, we'll check that on YouTube there, and just run the 100 watts there, so it's, I guess, condition's pretty good. Go ahead and work a few more. VE1 CSN 73, John.
Cheers, Colin. Many thanks. 73s and QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10, and also live on YouTube. And apparently now the audio's back on as it should be, with a bit of luck. M0CSN calling the X and live on YouTube and listening for calls. Yeah, we heard a Charlie, a little bit weak, but Charlie, make the call. I think Whiskey Bravo 8 Hotel Charlie, is that correct, over? Whiskey Bravo 8 Zulu Honolulu Charlie, I think. Looks like Gary. I'm going to check with that. You're really low on the signal if it is. You peaked at about a 5.6, and then you dropped out again. So we're going to go with that one, though. I think it's Whiskey Bravo 8 Zulu Hotel Charlie, Mike 0 CSN, over. Whiskey Bravo 8 Zulu Hotel Charlie, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Gary, fine business on your 100 watts and the indoor beam. Well, you're just about doing the job, but it all counts, Gary. You're in the log. Gary, many thanks for the call, and hopefully we'll do it again under better conditions. Until then, all the best from this side in Manchester. 73, so Whiskey Bravo 8 Zulu Hotel Charlie, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. 73s, Gary. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ10, CQ David X-Ray, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on listening. Foxtrot Kilo Charlie, make the call. Foxtrot Kilo Charlie only, go.
Roger, Foxtrot Kilo Charlie, have you 59 into Tennessee?
Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Foxtrot Charlie, I think. Is that correct? Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Foxtrot Charlie?
Foxtrot Kilo Charlie.
Kilo Foxtrot Charlie. Right, we got you now, Russell. Sorry. Kilo Oscar 4, Fox Kilo Charlie, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Very good morning to you. Knoxville, Tennessee, by the looks of it on QRZ. You're better 5.757 with a bit of QRM on the band, Russell, over.
Roger. Yeah, it's you're a little bit low on me, but you're peaking at a 5.8 at times, and it's a pleasure to talk to you, sir.
Kilo Oscar 4, Fox Kilo Charlie, Mike 0CSN. Okay, Russell, many thanks for the contact this afternoon into Manchester. The name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November, and you're also live on YouTube as well. So that's the situation this side. Playing radio, Russell, and enjoying it. A lot of stations calling, so we're not going to hold it. And many thanks for the call this afternoon. Hopefully we'll do it again some more. Until then, enjoy the day, stay well, and enjoy the radio, Russell. Kilo Oscar 4, Fox King Charlie, Mike 0 Charlie, Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester, Russell.
Roger. Good morning, sir.
73s and QRZ, Mike 0 Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ. Mike 0 Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening. Call with Foxtrot, ending Foxtrot, mate. You call?
Victor Yankee 2. My Foxtrot. Over.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Mike Foxtrot. Was that correct?
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot. Over.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot. Sorry, George, a lot of stations calling and a couple of VYs as well by the sounds of it. So got you there in the end. You're 58-59 into Manchester, George, and the name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November, QSL.
Good morning, John. You're a Flight 7, Texas Islands, and my brother-in-law lives in Torquay. Over.
Okay, George. Well, Torquay is about 6 hours away from myself, George. It's a good old hike away. It's down the bottom end of the country, and we're up in the north part of the country, George. So it's the top of the country down to the bottom of the country, George. Over.
Yeah, I checked that. I've been to Torquay. I haven't been into Manchester, but I've been to Liverpool. So thank you for the QSO, and I'll say 7-3.
Many thanks, George. And next time you want to try Manchester, it's as good as Liverpool. George, good health. Enjoy the day, pal. Enjoy the radio. We'll catch you some more further down the log. You're in it. Until the next time, George. VY2GF, Mike 0CSN. Cheers for now, George. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ10, CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, listening. Wow. We're going to have to listen again, boys. There's a huge amount of you, and struggling to pull one of them out. So we'll listen again. Mike 0CSN, listening for calls. Yankee India Kilo. The Yankee India Kilo, mate, the call.
Kilo, Echo 8, Yankee India Kilo.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Kilo Echo 8, Yankee India Kilo. I think that was correct. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee India Kilo. Over.
Roger.
Okay, Robert, we got you, and you're in the log. 58, 5 and 8 into Manchester at the moment, with a lot of stations calling them, Robert. Name's John this side, Japan Ocean Henry November, and we're also live on YouTube, Robert. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee India King, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November.
Thanks for the contact. You're coming in West Virginia very well over here. Sounding great. Good. Thank you for the DX, and have a good day. 7-3.
73s, Robert. Many thanks for the call, and look forward to doing it again some more further down the log. Until then, 73s, QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, CQ10, and also live on YouTube. Afternoon and all to Andy, 2E0 Lima Alpha Yankee says hello on the live stream. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening.
Kilo 9, Yankee Kilo.
Kilowatt 9, Yankee Kilo. Fine signal, Mark. Big signal. 5 and 9, 59 into Manchester. And the name is John. Kilo 9 Yankee Kilo, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November.
Okay, John, thanks for picking me up. You're a 5 and 7, 57 here in the state of Indiana. Great to talk to you today. 10 meters has been in great shape. All right, we'll let you go pick up some other 73s. You're in the log here. K9YJ.
73s, many thanks for the call. Until the next time. QRZ, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10, CQ 10 meters, and also live on YouTube. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ 10 and listening. Too many calling. Listen again. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling on 10 and also streaming live on YouTube. Listening for the call. Whiskey 1 Tango, make the call. Whiskey 1 Tango in the call, make it.
Whiskey 1 Tango Hotel Charlie. Whiskey 1 Tango Hotel Charlie.
Whiskey 1 Tango Hotel Charlie, Mike 0 CSN. Looks like Mark. Very good morning to you. Afternoon this side. A little bit low on the signal, Mark. Only about a 5 and 4 at the minute, 54. But we heard you, so you're in the log, Mark. Whiskey 1 Tango Hotel Charlie, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Back to you.
Yeah, you're a good solid 5 and 7, and you pushed up to a 5 and 7. I tried getting a hold of you earlier, but you had the backup on you. And I always like seeing you on YouTube. Thank you very much. Have a great day and have fun. That's what this is all about. I'm going to pass my 73s on to you, and thank you for the comeback. From Rockwood, Illinois. This is Whiskey 1 Tango Hotel Charlie.
Whiskey 1 Tango Hotel Charlie, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Mark, fine business. Well, listen, many thanks for the call this afternoon. And a pleasure to get you in the log. And hopefully we'll do it again some more further down. Until then, take care, enjoy the day, and enjoy the radio, Mark. 73s from Manchester. Whiskey 1 THC, Mike 0 CSN. 73s, pal.
73.
QRZ, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10, CQ 10, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ 10 and listening. Tango Kilo, mate, the call. I think it was Kilo Charlie 3 Tango Kilo. Is the call correct? Kilo Charlie 3 Tango Kilo, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Charlie, Charles, whichever one you prefer. You're about a 5 and 5 55 with a lot of QRM at the minute on the band. A little bit noisy at the moment, seems to have dropped a touch, but you're in the log. KC3 TTK, Mike 0 CSN from Manchester, over.
Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Thanks for the contact, and you're in the log too. Have a good day, and enjoy your spot.
Many thanks, Mark. 73s, Charles, sorry. 73s, all the best from Manchester, and hopefully do it again soon. And a QRZ, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10, CQ 10 meters. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ, and also live on YouTube. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ 10 and listening. CQ10, 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 CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10, and also live on YouTube. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ 10 and listening. Might take a little break in a minute. We're going to try a little bit longer, just a few more calls. If he doesn't pick up, we're going to go and get a fresh cup of coffee. because we need one. But anyway, for now, QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ. And many thanks to Jeff there for their comment. Good copy. And also Neon Signs. I'm not too sure who that is. Thanks for the cue. So maybe you can put your call sign up and I can see who it is. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10 and also live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling and listening. The station with 4 in the call, you're very, very weak in the noise at the minute, so it's not going to be possible to work you. I know you're there, but it is a little bit noisy and the signal just seems to have dropped. The band seems to have just flattened out. I don't know what's going on. So I'll maybe try again in a minute or two, see if it picks back up. But just try again, see who else is calling. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ on 10. Also, live stream on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening. There's a few stations there in the background, and I know there's one there talking, but honestly, you're just in the noise. It's very difficult to hear you. So please accept the apologies. I can't work the band as it is at the moment with you. It's too difficult. So I have to just let that one go. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ10. CQ David X-Ray, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10 and listening.
November 4, United Radio Whiskey.
November 4, United Radio Whiskey. That's more like it. Joel, it looks like. Nice signal, Joel. 58, 5 and 8 into Manchester. And the name is John, Japan Ocean, Henry November. Pleasure to work you this afternoon, and we're also live on YouTube, Joel. November 4, Uniform Radio Whiskey, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, over.
Here in November, this is in for URW returning. Good afternoon, Mike. John. Beautiful signal into Central Florida. You're about 5 and 8, so sometimes 5 and 9 on the peaks. I heard you calling out there. So I'll be jumping for a few and say good morning to you. Right now it's 9:39 a.m. here in the U.S. I know you're ahead of us, so but good signal into Florida. What radio are you using? Go ahead.
On November 4, Uniform Radio Whiskey. Sorry about that, Joel. I was the XYO's just come upstairs and asked if I had a cup of tea, which I do because this one's empty. And throat's getting a bit dry. Joel, the radio this side, the transceiver's the Kenwood TS890 with the high PR40 microphone on it. 400 watts output at the minute with the expert amplifier, and that's into a Cushcraft Mike Alpha 5 Bravo beam. It's up at about 40 feet at the moment and pointing stateside, Joel. So that's the situation this side. November 4, Uniform Radio Whiskey, Mike 0CSN.
Yeah, M0CSN in for URW return. Well, good signal in Florida. Radio here is a ICOM 7610 going into a LA1K and doing about almost 800 watts out, pointing your direction. The antenna is a tri-band up there about 40 feet and pointed right at you. And good propagation on 10 meters this morning. Usually later in the afternoon it gets really good here on 10 lately. So hopefully that'll happen today. But you're coming through quite well. Hey, I just wanted to ask you, John, what time is it over there? I know you're ahead of us. So what time do you have locally? Go ahead.
Okay, Joel. Local time at the minute is 14:40, 20 to 3 in the afternoon this side. Just late into the afternoon now, Joel. And starting to lose a little bit of light. We're starting to lose the light over around 6 o'clock of the evening. It's gone dark now, but so just getting up to 20 to 3 in the afternoon. And it's been a really dull, wet day, Joel, so the light won't be that great for the rest of it. It'll go dark pretty quick. We're rapidly ending the end of fall, as you say, and close knocking on the door of winter. So it's not that great today, Joel. It's rained all day, and it's not been a nice day at all. November 4, Uniform Radio Whiskey, Mike 0CSN.
Yeah, M0CSN and for URW. Good deal there, John. Actually, I've been over there quite a few times. I was in the Air Force back in 81 to 03, and I've been over to England probably a half a dozen times. And usually we fly into Mildenhall Air Base over there. I'm pretty sure you probably know where that is. I've also been to Lake and Heath a few times. I think they might have closed Lake and Heath. I'm not sure, but Mildenhall, I've been over there. I think the last time I was there, I stayed like 90 days, and we're doing the tanker task force thing over there. I was on refueler, so. And every time I've been over there, usually it was always raining. It was always overcast, and I don't know, maybe a few days we had some sunshine. But I think I do a little bit of traveling. I went to London a few times, had a walk around, had a good time, and I was just a tourist, but. I was over there for with the United States Air Force for quite a few times, and loved going over there. So there wasn't such a long flight from the U.S., but been over there quite a few times. Have you been to the U.S. at all, there, John?
November 4, URW, Mike 0CSN. No, Joe, we've not been across the pond. We've always fancied it. Always wanted to do New York at Christmas. I don't know why, but we just did. But we just never got there. Work always gets in the way one way or another, or something does, Joel. It's just the way it is. But you're living up. We're pushing 60 now. Maybe we'll get there before I decide that I'm not flying anymore. But we'll see, Joel. Is what it is, and you just got to go with the flow. We've been everywhere else and enjoyed the sunshine. But the wife really wants New York at Christmas, so we'll have to see how that one pans out, Joe. Never know. But yeah, fine on you being over here, and there's places, I don't know, it's a tourist destination for a lot of people across the world, especially with the royal family and one thing and another. You don't realize it because you live here, so you don't really pay much attention to it. So, but I guess it's almost akin to people going over to the States, to the Grand Canyon or New York or, anything like that, or Singapore, all the places that you want to see. And the same applies when they come into the UK for the castles and the green fields and Scotland and the royal family, etc. I suppose it's all got an appeal, Joel, over.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, I've been to New York City. Last time I was there, I went to the 9/11 museum there. And if you ever get to New York City, that's definitely one place that you want to visit at least once. And it's pretty sad, some of it, and solemn, but that's definitely an area to go to if you do come to New York City. And lots of people there. Man, I could not live there. There's no way. It's just too many people and all over the place. And most people walk there because you have no place to park your car. And they got so many cabs and Ubers and stuff like that. You don't really need a vehicle anyway. Grand Canyon, I have never been to. I've flown over it before and seen it, but I've never actually been to the Grand Canyon and walked around and so forth. But I've been out to Vegas a few times, out in Nevada. And I've flown all over the place when I was in the Air Force and West Coast, California, and up into Canada, Vancouver area. I've been up in there a few times. It's really beautiful up in Vancouver. But I like to go to Grand Canyon one of these days. That's on my bucket list. I'm 64 years old, so hopefully in the next few years, I'm kind of semi-retired right now. Didn't work at all last year, but I got bored, so I just took a little parts delivery job from Napa at the auto parts center here. I just do that like 3 days a week. Other than that, I'm pretty much retired, but I think next year I'm going to call it quits and maybe do some more traveling. I bought a 27-foot travel trailer, so I've been doing some camping. So we did that 2 weeks ago, me and the girlfriend. So trying to do some more of that. And that's a lot of fun. Go out in the wilderness, in the woods, set up your camper, and stay out there and cook out. And you meet a lot of good people at these campsites too. So that's always enjoyable. So, but yeah, if you ever get here, definitely visit the 911 if you go to New York, and you'll love it. It's a good trip over here, and you're not that far. It's not a really long flight from you guys over here. I've done it quite a few times. Thank you, John. M0CSN, M4URW.
M4URW, M0CSN. Well, we'll see how it goes, Joel. And you never know. We'll make the trip. You just never know where we're going to end up next, and see where the XYL goes, and see what she thinks. She's the one that calls the shots, Joel. So you got to go with what they want. Joel, listen, many thanks for the cue. So we're going to try work some more. As I said, we are live streaming on YouTube as well. And 10 meters is open, so we like to get a bit in the log when it's rocking and rolling, and also get a few on the video on YouTube as well. So, and you're on the video, Joel, so I don't know if you get along on YouTube or whatever. You're around 50 minutes into the video, and you're on there as well. Joel, many thanks for the cue. So this afternoon we're going to go back to work in a few. So in the meantime, Joel, you enjoy the rest of the day your side, enjoy the radio, and until the next time, take care. November 4, Uniform Radio Whiskey, M0CSN. 73s and all the best from Manchester, Joel.
Okay, John, before you go, I was looking on your QRZ site. I do not see a link to your live stream. I see a link on there to a couple of videos you have, but there's no link to the live stream. Do you have a link on there?
Oh, I think there was a link on there at one point. I don't think I've took it off. I'm not too sure. So I see. I'm just going to look. Oh, dear. I'm pretty sure it was the actual, well, that's the link to my YouTube channel, M0CSN, aka Mr. Ham Radio Deals. If you click on that link, Joel, it'll bounce you over to the YouTube channel, and it's currently a live broadcast on there at the moment. Over.
Okay, I'll look at it again, because I clicked on it and it just took me to a video. It didn't take me to the live stream, but I'll look at it again and see if I can get in there. All right, take care, John. 73s all around, and hope you have a great time, and don't work too hard. We'll catch you later on. M0CSN. This is M4URW, Central Florida.
Cheers, Joel. 73s. Hope you find it. M0CSN. 73s for now. QRZ. M0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ10. CQ David X-Ray. M0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, and live streaming on YouTube. M0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening. A little bit weak at the minute. QRZ, M0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10. CQ10, CQ David X-Ray. M0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, and also live streaming on YouTube. M0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on listening. Whiskey 9, Romeo Tango Bravo. Looks like Randall. It looks like in Illinois. Whiskey 9, Romeo Tango Bravo, M0CSN. You're about a 57, 5 and 7 in the log, over.
Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, Whiskey 9, Romeo Tango Bravo. You're about a 5'8", 5'9", in Chicago, Illinois. Sounding great. Good audio, by the way.
Whiskey 9, Romeo Tango Bravo, M0CSN. Okay, Randall, many thanks for the report and the compliments on the audio. Just quickly, the radio's the 890 from Kenwood with the PR40 high microphone. Nothing external on the audio, Randall, just the radio and the mic with about 400 watts power from a Cushcraft Mike Alpha 5 Bravo mini beam up at about 40 feet and in your direction. A Whiskey 9 RTB, M0CSN, and also live on YouTube, Randall, over.
M0CSN, Romeo Tango Bravo, Roger that on the station. Nice setup you have there, and on the YouTube also. Look, running a Icon, 710. Vertical about 27, 29 feet in height. B104 microphone connected to the 710. Over.
Yeah, okay, Randall, fine business. Well, it's doing a job for you. And the 710, I have 2 in the shack myself. Well, 1 in one shack, 1 in the other shack. I have 2 710 Yaesus. And great radios, and really enjoying Randall, cracking radio. Have no problems at all with him. So, but it's doing a job for you, Randall. Randall, you're in the log, and pleasure to work you this afternoon. We're going to try and work some more while we can. Until the next time, Randall, all the best. Enjoy the day, the radio. Stay well, stay safe. Whiskey 9, Radio Tango Bravo, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Take care from Manchester, Randall.
73, have a good day. Enjoy.
73 is QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. And a very good day to Alexandra, PU2 MCY in Brazil. Thanks for the comment on the video. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ 10 meters. And also streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling and listening.
Mike 0, Charlie. This is November 8th, Zulu, Japan, America.
November 8th, Zulu, Japan, America. Mike 0, CSN. Afternoon, Charles. And what an happy, smiley voice that was, Charles. Bounced out of the ether. 59 solid at the moment into Manchester and sounding great. November 8th, Zulu, Japan, Alpha. Mike 0, CSN. Name's John in Manchester, and you're live on YouTube also.
Say your name is Johnny?
Yeah, name is John, Japan Ocean, Henry November, over.
Oh, good to meet you, John. The name here is Charlie, and I'm in Central West Virginia. And you're about a good 10 on me. I'm coming to you on an ICOM 7300 with about 585 watts into off-center fed horizontal antenna. 90 foot on one end, 45 on the other. And back to you, John.
November 8th, ZJA, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Charlie, well, it's doing a fine job for you. Sounds sweet, signal's good. No problems at all. Charlie, just quickly, we're using a Kenwood TS890 by Kenwood, obviously. And the microphone is the Heil PR40. Powers at about 400 watts at the minute from the Expert amplifier. That's going into a Cushcraft mic Alpha 5 Bravo beam up at about 40 feet and facing in your direction. Charlie, many thanks for the call. There was a few calling, and we're going to try and work a few more and get them on the live stream on YouTube as well. So you're on it too. You're in the log. Many thanks, Charlie, for the call. Pleasure to work you, and hope to do it again some more soon. November 8th, Zulu, Japan Alpha, Mike 0, CSN. Cheers from Manchester, Charlie.
QTH, before you go, your QTH.
Yeah, the QTH is Manchester, Charlie, the city of Manchester, over.
You're in England? You're in England.
Oh, yeah, definitely in England, Charlie, over.
Okay, good to meet you, Johnny, and you have a good one, buddy. Hey, hope to meet you down the long queue. 73s.
Cheers, Charlie. You have a fine day, fella. We'll catch you soon, some more, no doubt. 73s. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. And also streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ 10 on listening. There's a few calling, a few weak signals, and, well, didn't pull anything out. We're going to try again. This is Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, CSN, listening.
Mike 0, Sierra November. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Kilo, Charlie 3, Victor Oscar. SC3, portable 3.
SC3, Victor Oscar, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Looks like Robert. Is that correct, over?
That's correct. That's correct. This is get out here to a doctor's appointment. Soon to come, soon to get to the open, and there's you there. Maybe 3 kilometers. State of Maryland, near the national harbor of the U.S. coast. Running a barefoot 991, Fox Tango 991A, battery powered, equivalent to the rest of the others,
KC3VO, M0CSN. Okay, Robert, fine business. Thanks for the report there and the location. Fine on the portable 991. You're about a 5554 with QRM, Robert. The band's sort of up and down at the minute, but nevertheless, we urge you, work you. You're in the log, Robert. So pleasure to work you this afternoon. Just quickly, Robert, the radio this side, the Kenwood 890. Powers at 400 watts with the Heil PR40 microphone. So that's the situation this side. And all going up into a 3-element beam above 40 feet. Robert, I'm not going to hold it with you because you are fairly weak on me, but you are in the log. We have worked the station. So, Robert, until the next time, all the very best. 73s. Enjoy the day. Stay safe. Stay well for the portable. KC3VO, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Chase from Manchester, Robert.
Roger, from Manchester. When you get a chance, you might want to look up my call sign on Google to find out about such things as my kilowatt motorcycle mobile radio, my kilowatt backpack battery powered walk around.
Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November from Kilowatt Charlie 4, Japan, Germany. Tango.
Kilowatt Charlie 4, stand by a minute. Cheers, Robert. We'll have a look at it when we get 5 minutes. Many thanks for the call. Stay safe, stay well. 73s and QRZ, the KC4, mate, the call.
Yeah, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, Kilowatt Charlie 4, Japan, Germany, Tango. I'm watching your live stream on YouTube at the moment. You're 59 over here. Good signal this afternoon, over.
Okay, KC4. I didn't get the call, I don't think. I didn't get it right. Oh, KC4. Was it Japan Golf Tango or Charlie Tango?
It's Golf Tango. You got it correct. I'm not on QRZ.com.
That's right.
The name on this end is Lindell, and I'm located in Central Virginia, just east of the capital city of Richmond. Over.
Okay, Lindell, that's what was throwing me. I put it in QRZ. I thought I heard it right because your signal's 59, no problem at all. And it just didn't come up. It came up blank, which left me with a bit of a blank expression. And Lindell, that's not very difficult to do at the moment. Too much technology in front of me, Lindell, with the QRZ and the online streaming and sorting this out and sorting that out and keeping my eye on all sorts of things. And the one thing that I'm not keeping my eye on is the cups of tea. They keep dwindling away. So, but hey, never mind. Lindell, present. Pleasure to work with you this afternoon. Let's say 59 into Manchester. Solid signal over.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching you cheer me with the cup of tea. Yeah, it's pretty cool with technology, isn't it? And so, don't do anything weird on the camera there. What's your name again? What's your name, over?
Okay, Lindell, like doing anything weird on the camera, about the weirdest thing I'm going to do is eat a Mars bar or something, keep my sugar levels up. But you never know, do you? You never know. But technology is great. Lindell, the name's John, Japan Ocean, Henry November, and we're in the northwest part of England in the city of Manchester. Over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I love talking to you guys in the UK. It's, when the bands open up, I look for anything UK. I kind of stay out of Eastern Europe simply because I just don't want to learn the language. Over.
Yeah, well, I can see that being a bit of a problem, Lyndon, when you want to hold a QSO and you can't understand them. I have the same problem myself. I tend to work most things that are English, and Spanish is pretty good. As long as you speak it in English and everything else. But that's what you got to do in it. You got to take it as it goes. Lyndon, listen, many thanks for the call this afternoon. And I'm sure we'll work you again with a signal like that. You're bouncing, so it's always nice. The band's in pretty decent shape. It's not as good as it has been. The last couple of days, it's been really toasty, but today seems a little bit slow. Hoping it's going to liven up a little bit later on. We didn't get off till about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night. I had a great session. And I'm the same as you in reverse. You like working England, we like working States. Across the pond, always good. Never get enough of it. It's like chocolate, pal. Just get fed and get happy on it. So, Lyndon, listen, all the best. Enjoy the day, pal, and enjoy the day. Stay well, stay healthy. Until the next time, and I'm sure there will be one. We'll catch you some more. KC Forward JGT, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November from Manchester, and also live on YouTube. 73s, Lyndon.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, let's see. You're streaming about 5 people at the moment. You're running about a 2-second, maybe 3 tops delay via the internet. And you got a nice looking shack there. Sounds good. Looks good. It's a requirement in the ham radio licensing globally that most of your 99% of your ham radio operators are required to be fat and bald, John. Over.
Yeah, well, I definitely meet into there, Lyndon. I really do. I just spun the camera around a little bit. The shack's not that nice. It's a tip. I really need to clean it up. But you know what? The chances of me doing it are pretty much zero. My XYL goes mad. She's really into keeping the house tidy and putting everything in its place, and I just put it where it falls on the floor. She goes nuts. In here is a wife-free zone, and as you can see, it's just pretty much chaotic. She goes crazy, so I dusted over it or whatever. I don't do none of that nonsense. I just come in and play radio, and that's how we roll. We like it that way, Lyndon. Over.
Yeah, well, my Radio Shack, I've got a nice piece of property here. I'm a recording artist, and I built a studio about 12 years ago, and I don't use it as a studio anymore. And I put a Radio Shack building at the back of the property, but I didn't run commercial power to it. The reason I'm telling you this is because I kept my radio station in there, QRP, for about 7 years and ran on solar power and batteries and a small generator when I wanted to increase the power. But I moved it when I got amplifiers. I moved everything back in the house because I wasn't going to run 500, 600 feet to the building with commercial power. So all of my equipment is sitting in my living room. And you want to talk about a wife pitching? You got to hear mine, John. Over.
Oh man, they just go nuts. They don't understand it, do they? This cleaning and organisation thing, that's for politicians and hotel owners. I'm neither, so I don't really care. I just put it in there. And the thing is, if it gets dusty, I just buy someone else, and that makes me happy. But you never make them happy, can you? You marry them and you think you're going to make them smile, and then they don't. So it is what it is. Linda, we don't give her monkeys. We just carry on playing and do what we do. So there you go. Lyndon, listen, many thanks for the QSO, pal. We're going to try and work some more, see what's bobbing about, and see if we can get some more DX on the band while it's in shape. So hopefully we'll do so. Until then, pal, you take care. All the best, and look forward to catching you again some more. KC Forward, JGT, Mike 0CSN. Cheers from Manchester, pal.
Yeah, you'll see me around the band. I'm on here every day. I've got 3 HF rigs here, and I'm spanning anywhere from 40 meters up. So 73 is John. Nice to meet you, and we'll do it again. You should be getting band conditions into the west pretty darn quick, I would imagine. The sun is up across the country. 73 is John, M0CSN from KC4 JDT. See you later.
Cheers, Lyndon. 73s. Catch you some more. Take care, pal. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10. CQ on 10, CQ David X-Ray, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10. I'm listening. Few calls there, but clashing. We'll try again. This is Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10. And also live streaming on YouTube, Mike 0CSN listening. Kilo Charlie 3, mate, the call. Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey India question mark. Again with the full call, over. Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey Kilo uniform. Got it that time. Sorry about that. You're a bit low on the signal, just about in the noise, but we'll take it anyway. Looks like Matthew or Matt, whichever it's going to be. You're around a 5.4, 5.5 with a bit of QSB on the band. A little bit of noise is flying up now. So, but anyway, you're going in the log anyway, Matthew. 55 into Manchester. The name is John, Japan Ocean, Henry November. And you're also live on YouTube. KC3 WKU, Mike 0CSN. Okay, KC3 WKU, Mike 0CSN. Matthew, thanks for the 58 into Maryland. And a pleasure to work you this afternoon from Manchester. You're in the log. Hopefully we'll do it again some more further down. Until the next time, stay safe, stay well, enjoy the radio, and enjoy the rest of the day. KC3 WKU, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. 73's from Manchester, Matthew. 73's QRZ, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, and also live streaming on YouTube. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November listening. KA1 Delta X-Ray, Kilo Alpha 1 Delta X-Ray. No, the X in the call sign. The X in the call sign.
Angle X-ray.
No, I've heard of the X in the call sign, but a lot of people call. We'll try again. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November is listening. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November listening. Yeah, we got a Mike Lima Papa. Mike Lima Papa, do you want to make the call?
Kilowatt 8, Mike Lima Papa. Kilowatt 8, Mike Lima Papa.
Kilowatt 8, Mike Lima Papa. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Looks like Matthew. You're around a 58, 5 and 8 into Manchester at the moment, and the name is John, Japan Ocean, Henry November. And we've got a phone call as well by the looks of it. So we're going to take this one and then we're going to see what the phone call is. Kilo 8, Mike Lima Papa, Mike 0 CSN, go.
Okay, very good, John. You're 5 and 8, 58, Southwest Ohio.
Many thanks for the 5 and 8 in Southwest Ohio. And pleasure to work you this afternoon from Manchester. Kilo 8, Mike Lima Papa, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Many thanks for the call, Matthew. 73s, enjoy the day, enjoy the DX. This is Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November.
November 8, Sierra Alpha, November 8.
November 8 to Zulu Sierra Alpha, I think. We'll take that one. November 8, Zulu Sierra Alpha, Mike 0 CSN.
Good morning, John. Nice signal here into state of Michigan. Nice signal. 46 and cloudy. 46 degrees and cloudy here. Came across your signal. Beautiful signal this morning. And as I sit here and have an excuse to play a radio this morning since my vehicle is in the shop. So came across you and just wanted to give you a signal in Michigan this morning, John.
November 8, Zulu Sierra Alpha, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Theodore, or I'm going to guess it's Theo. We'll take that. Apologies if it's not. But anyway, you're 57 at the moment, 58 into Manchester, and a pleasure to work you this afternoon from Manchester. There's a lot of stations calling, and I'm not too sure if a good friend of mine, Brian M0NSI, is about to appear. But you are live on YouTube at the moment. We were doing a session last night, and I think we're going to be doing a session today. I'm just going to have to check my phone and see what happens with that one. But Theo, many thanks for the call and best 73s. Hopefully we'll work you again some more and see where we go. And until then, all the best from Manchester, and hopefully we'll do it again soon. November 8, Zulu Sierra Alpha, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November.
73, John. Make the contact with you. And hello to everybody on YouTube. November 8, Zulu Sierra Alpha, 73.
Many thanks to your 73s, and we'll just check, see if Brian M0NSI is on board yet. Negative, nothing heard at the moment. Well, I'm sure he's going to be coming. QRZ, CQ on 10, and I think, oh, hang on a minute, I think we might have G0DTX with us as well. We're just going to check G0DTX, Mike 0CSN.
Yeah, I'm just finishing the video, John.
Right, okay, carry on when you're ready. The November 7, make the call, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, calling on 10 and also live on YouTube. November 7, Victor Kilo Hotel, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Okay, John, very good morning to you. Name is also John this side, Japan Ocean Henry November in the city of Manchester. You're about a 5 and 5:55 with a little bit of noise on the band, John. November 7, Victor Kilo Hotel, Mike 0 CSN.
Okay, John, thank you.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad day here, John, as well. A lot of rain and cloud, and it's just generally miserable. It's just a day for radio, John, so we are where we are. John, many thanks for the call. There's a few stations calling, and I'm looking at a friend who hopefully is going to join us in a moment and take the reins as well. Until then, John, 73s, enjoy the day, and we'll look forward to doing it again some more. You're in the log. November 7, VKH, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers from Manchester, John.
Cheers, my friend.
QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. And also live streaming on YouTube, Mike 0 CSN, listening. India, Quebec, Yankee, make the call. India, Quebec, Yankee, make the call.
Yes, Kilo Echo 4, India, Quebec, Yankee, name Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima in Florida, USA.
Kilo Echo 4, India, Queen, Yankee, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Paul, many thanks for the call this afternoon. You're a 58, 5 and 8 into Manchester. The name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November, and we're also live streaming on YouTube as well. Kilo Echo 4, India, Queen, Yankee, Mike 0 CSN. 73s, Paul. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10, CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0 CSN, calling 10, and also live streaming on YouTube under my call sign. CQ10, Mike 0 CSN, listening.
AA1TX,
got you. The TX make the call. TX only make the call.
Yeah, this is Alpha 1 Tango X-Ray in New Hampshire. That's Manchester, New Hampshire, USA, and I got you 5 and 8.
Alpha 1 Tango X-Ray in Manchester. Very good afternoon, morning to you. The name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November, also in Manchester as well. And you're also 5 and 8, 58 into Manchester this afternoon, Robert, over.
Copy that, 5 and 8 in Manchester. Yeah, good morning, John. The name here is Bob. Thanks for the contact, and I'll let you get back to the others. That's M0CSN from AA1TX73.
Okay, Robert. Well, Robert, we got a double one this time now because we work with a friend on here. He's just joined us, which is Brian, Mike 0, November Sierra, India. We normally work 2s up, and he's just joined the party. So, Robert, if you want to stand by, I'll get Brian to take it and give you a call, the call of Mike 0, November Sierra, India, and see how you're doing with Brian, Robert. So, over to you, Mr. Brian, M0NSI, to take it.
Okay, cheers. Alpha 1 Tango X-ray. Good morning. Good afternoon from a wet Manchester this side, Robert. You're 5 and 8, 58 with me. The name is Brian. Bravo Romeo India Alpha November. AA1 Tango X-ray. Here is Mike 0 November Sugar India. QSL.
Alrighty, could I have your call once again, please?
Yeah, okay, mate. November Sugar Italy. Okay, Mexico Figure 0 November Sugar Italy. QSL, Robert.
Alrighty, I had that Mexico Sierra 0 November Italy. Is that correct?
No, negative. November Sugar Italy. Never say impossible, Robert. Mike 0 November Sierra Italy. Over.
Alrighty, M0 November Sierra Italy. And I also got, I've got 220 over here in Manchester, New Hampshire, USA.
Yeah. I think you passed it back, mate. You just dropped off completely. Okay, Robert, no worries. Thanks for the report, mate. And we'll catch you later. A lot of stations calling. I think John's been on a while. I was supposed to be getting the heads up off him. I've been sat here waiting, but he snaked in again. Left me dry on 20 metres. Catch you later, buddy. 73. You're out to you, John.
Oh, my lord. Yeah. Left you dry. You're only a mile and a half away. You can hear me on the radio when you're not even on the radio. So there you go. But you're here now, and it's time to play and time to party. I don't know if you got the live feed up on YouTube. I ain't got a clue. But anyway, there you go. We're ticking and we're fizzing and we're looking. This is Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November in company. Two's up with Mr. M0CSN. We're also live on YouTube as well. Well, I am. He's close, but he's not. But anyway, there you go. M0CSN calling the X on 10 and also live streaming YouTube, and we're listening for calls.
Alpha Bravo 2 Foxtrot India.
Alpha Bravo 2 Foxtrot, mate, the call.
QSL call is AB2FI. The name here is Tomlin, and I'm located in Brooklyn, New York. All copy.
Okay, Tomlin. I think we worked you yesterday, Tomlin. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. Last night, 20 to 8 local time this side, and we got you last night. You're in the log again, Tomlin. 5959 into Manchester. The name's John. And we've also got Brian with us as well as of last night, Mr. M0NSI. And Tomlin, we're streaming live on YouTube at the moment, currently under McCall sign on the YouTube channel. And there we are on the video as well if you want to look. We'll check it out. We've got your AB2 Fox India. We're going to throw you across to Brian Tomlin and let Brian just check in with you there. AB2FI, Mike 0CSN, M0 November Sierra India to make the call.
Mike 0 Golf.
Yeah, okay, mate. People are having problems with my call sign. It's November Sugar India. Tomlin, Mike 0, Norway, Sierra, Italy. Okay, Mike 0, November Sugar India. Got a good signal, mate. 58 to 59. The band's a little bit shifted a little bit, but no problem hearing you this afternoon. Thanks for the call, mate. We worked you last night over there in Brooklyn. From a wet Manchester, I wish you a good afternoon, and thanks for the call. Alpha Baker 2 Fox India, Mike 0 November Sugar India, over.
QSL Mike 0 November Sugar India. I talked to you yesterday on 20 meter. I talked to you yesterday on 20, over.
You did indeed, mate. You did indeed. And let me just put you in the log because I've not put it in again. So thanks for the call, Tomlin. Have a good afternoon. And well, I should say, see what we're getting up to. Good. It'll still be morning, I would have thought. Cheers, buddy. We'll catch you later.
73's Tomlin.
I talk to you also Mike 4 Alpha.
Yes, Tomlin, 73's Kilo Mike 4, mate, the call. Kilo Mike 4.
Yesterday also, both of you was on the frequency, over.
Negative. Kilo Mike 4, mate, the call, over. No, forget it. Okay. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November in company. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November in company, calling CQ on 10. And also live streaming on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling DX and listening.
Kilo Fox 4 Alpha Hotel Whiskey.
Kilo Fox 4 Alpha Hotel Whiskey, Mike 0 CSN. Looks like Tom. Looks like down in Tennessee. Looking at it. You're about a 5 and 8:58 into Manchester this afternoon. The name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November. And we're also in company with Brian, Mike 0, November, Sierra, India. So throw it back to you, Tom, and then we'll put it back to Brian. Kilo Fox 4 Alpha Hotel Whiskey. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Listening for the report, Tom, over.
Mike 0, Charlie.
Oh, my God.
November, Alpha Bravo, Mike 0, what?
Yeah, the call is Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, and the name is John. The other station is Mike 0, November, Sierra, India, QSL.
QSL, I got that one there.
Oh, man.
Charlie, Sierra, November, the other.
Yeah, Tomlin, we've worked you, you're logged and everything. Please stand by, Tomlin. You're stamping all the other stations, over.
Yes, I worked here yesterday. Yesterday on 20 meters there. All right, take care, man. It's a pleasure working you on 10 meters.
Ganja.
Cheers,
Cheers, Tomlin 73s. Kilo Fox 4 Alpha Hotel Whiskey. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Apologies for that one. The name is John. The QDH is Manchester, and you're 58, over.
Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. All right. Well, anyway, if I say the time now and have a good day, enjoy.
73s, many thanks. We've also got Brian M0, November, Sierra, India. He's going to give you a call, Tom. Brian, Mike 0, November, Sierra, India is going to give you a call. Go ahead, Brian. Call is Kilo Fox 4 Alpha Hotel Whiskey.
Yeah, okay. No, you could have I'm still doodling on QRZ to find you. Okay, Kilo Fox 4 Alpha Hotel Whiskey. Kilo Fox 4 Alpha Hotel Whiskey. Mike 0, November, Sugar, India. Name is Brian, over.
Roger, Roger. Time 7 to time 9 also. Great thing.
Yeah, okay, mate, no problem at all. You have a good afternoon. We'll catch you later, mate. Kevin E3, go on, Joe.
73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ 10, and also live on YouTube and also in company. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling and listening.
With the dog?
Yeah, the dogs just turned up, and you know what the dogs are like. They're only little tiny ones, but they don't have to make a noise. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, CSN in company, and also live on YouTube. Mike 0, CSN, calling the X and listening. Nothing heard this side, Mr. T. Do you want to shout?
Yeah, okay, mate. No worries. I'll give it a go. I heard Sunday, but down in the noise, it's what time are we on? Just about the same time yesterday. Okay, no worries, mate. CQ David X-Ray, hello DX, CQ DX, CQ DX, CQ DX, CQ West Coast and the East Coast calling DX, but earlier it's for the West Coast, but calling DX. CQ DX, Mexico 0, November, Sugar India and company calling David X-Ray. Hello DX, calling CQDX, CQDX, calling CQDX, East Coast and Caribbean, Mexico 0, November Sugar India calling David X-Ray, LODX calling CQ, CQDX, CQDX, CQDX on 10 calling DX10, CQ David X-Ray calling 10 meters, calling DX, calling CQDX, East Coast and Caribbean calling David X-Ray 10 meters, Mike 0, November Sugar India and Company, Mexico 0, Norway, Santiago, Italy and Company calling David X-Ray 10 over.
Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Quebec Echo.
Yeah, Whiskey Quebec Echo, and there was a Whiskey 4, mate. So just give us 2 minutes and I'll grab you. Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Golf. I've Whiskey Golf. I didn't get the rest of it. The name is Brian, and I'm in company with John. And I'll get your call and I'll give you a report on the next one, go ahead.
Roger, Rogers. Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Quebec Echo there, Brian. No problem, 100%. Your signal here in Michigan is 5858 QSL. So, first personal here is Al Lima.
Okay, Al, no problem. About the same with me, actually, mate. You came in stronger, though, when you first come in, 5 and 9, mate. So I'll log it at that, but you're just a steady 58. Okay, thanks for the shout, mate. We've also got John on, so give John a call. He's not too far from me. His call sign is Mike 0, CSN, Charlie, Sierra, November. His name is John. Go on, John.
Okay, Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Queen Echo, Mike 0, CSN. Afternoon, morning to you, Al. Name is John. Location's 2 miles, 2 kilometres away from Brian. And you're about a 5 and 8:59 on a peak. We're also streaming live on YouTube under the call sign on the YouTube channel. Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Queen Echo, Mike 0, CSN.
All right there, Mike. 0 CSN. Got you there, John. No problem, 100%. Your signal's 58 also here in Michigan. Again, the first person was Alpha Lima. Glad to meet you. And y'all have fun in GX in there. Loud and clear over here in the States today.
Okay, Al, many thanks for the call. Nice to work you this afternoon, and hopefully we'll do it again further down the log. Until then, you take care. Enjoy the radio. Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Queen Echo, Mike 0 CSM with M0NSI. Go.
Roger now, both of you there, M0NSI and CSN. You all have a wonderful day. God bless you and your family. Stay healthy. From Al, Northern Michigan. Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Quebec Echo.
73's, made the call, Brian.
Cheers, Al. Thanks again, mate. Thanks for the call, and have a good afternoon from my side. Was you Whiskey 4? Go ahead.
Whiskey 4, Sierra, Charlie, Victor. Whiskey 4, Sierra, Charlie, Victor.
Okay, thanks for the call, mate. Name is Brian. Excuse me, Bravo Romeo India Alpha November, and I'm located in the northeast of Manchester, just across the road from John as the crow flies, mate. Not very far. And you came in about a 5 and 8 to 5 and 9 with me, Rob. I don't know if it's Robert or Rob, but you got a good signal, mate. I'm in company with John, Mike 0 CSN, so he gets a bit long-winded, but he's quite busy on the band. I'll pass it back over to you, and then you can give John a shout. WX is quite cool today and rainy. It's a very wet Manchester. But Whiskey 4, Sugar Charlie Victor from Mike 0, November Sugar India. Give John a call, Rob. Over.
Okay, very fast. You're 5 and 9. You're 5 and 9. Not 0 November Sierra. Not signal to Georgia. Let me give John a call. Not 0 Charlie Foxtrot November with 4 Sierra Charlie Victor.
Whiskey 4, Sierra Charlie Victor, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Robert, very good afternoon to you. Morning, your side. Name's John. Location's Manchester. You're about a 5 and 7 at the moment, 57 with a little bit of QRM to me. Whiskey 4, Sierra Charlie Victor, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Live on YouTube, also in company with Brian M0NSI. Go.
Okay, very fast, John. Probably about a 5 and 9, a little bit of QSCI. I'll go ahead and say 73. Good to talk to you today, and I hope to talk to you again. Hope you work a lot of good. The 73 to go first. Mike 0, November Sierra, India. Mike 0, Charlie, Whiskey 4, Sierra, Charlie, Triple.
Yeah, Robert, the call is Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, not Foxtrot November, Charlie Sierra November QSL.
Charlie Sierra November.
Yeah, that is correct, Robert. Many thanks. 73s.
Cheers, Robert. Thanks again, mate. Thanks for the call.
QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. We're going to rotate it, Brian, get the voice rested. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November in company. Calling CQ on 10, a CQ 10. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November in company, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, CSN in company listening. There's a few there, Brian. I don't know if you heard it. There was a pile and I didn't pick none.
There was a whiskey 2, but he's not very strong. Was it whiskey 2? Try again. No, nothing. Any West Coast? Any West Coast? Any Caribbean? Any West Coast? Call in DX, CQDX, M0CSN, M0NSI, call in DX, CQ David X-Ray. Any West Coast? Any West Coast? Call in DX. Any Caribbean other?
Kilo Tango 7 Juliet.
Kilo Tango 7 Juliet. Thank you for the call. Name is Brian. Bravo Romeo India Alpha November, and I'll give you a report on the next over. Kilo, was it Kilo 7 Tango Juliet, Mike 0 NSI, over?
Yeah, Mike 0 NSI, Kilo Tango 7 Juliet. My name is Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima, and I am here in Montana, the state of Montana, not quite West Coast, but still out that way. Brian, good signal in here, about 5 and 3, 63 on the meter. And again, it's Phil, PHIL, actually a Kilo 7 Juliet,
Yeah, okay, mate, no worries. Okay, so well, I'm in company with John. You took a little bit of a dive, so you're about a 5 and 5 with me, 5 and 6. Maybe, not quite on the East Coast, but it's a little bit early. I think it was a little later yesterday. Give John a call. His call sign is Mike 0, Charlie Sierra Norway. Okay, his name is John. Go ahead, give him the call, fella.
KT7 Japan, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. The call, Phil, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Name's John. We're about 2 kilometres away from Brian, 7 kilometres away from Manchester Centre. Around a 5:56 into Manchester this afternoon, QSL.
QSL, John. Nice to meet you. I'm out here into Montana. It still is quite early. So I expect the sun's just coming up over on the coast. About a 10-hour drive from the coast proper and in the western part of Montana out here, John, running 100 watts and a 3-element transistor on this side.
KT7 Japan, Mike 0 CSN in company with M0NSI. Okay, Philip, fine business. Thanks for the situation your side. Just briefly, we're using the 890 Kenwood, powers at 400 watts at the minute with a 3-element beam. That's the situation, Philip, this side. We're also broadcasting live on YouTube at the moment under our call sign on the YouTube channel. So that's the videos on there live at the minute as well. KT7 Japan, Mike 0 CSN. Philip, many thanks for the call. You're in the logs, 73s from Manchester. I'll throw it back to Brian, and he can wrap it up and put the bows on it. KT7J, 73s from this one. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, okay. Cheers, Phil. Thanks again for the call, mate. Nice to catch you, and maybe we'll catch you on a new band. It's a new contact we've not worked before. I've got you logged on QRZ Logbook of the World. If you participate, they'll be there waiting for you, mate. 73, and all the best from Manchester. Cheers, KT7 Juliet, Mike 0, November Sugar India. Cheers, bye bye.
Thanks, guys. Have a good afternoon.
Cheers, mate.
Kilo Bravo 4 Yankee, make the call. Kilo Bravo 4 Yankee.
Kilo Golf 4 Yankee.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get it in quick enough. I got Kilo Golf 4. Can you do the rest of the call over? Thanks.
That is Kilo Golf 4 Yankee. Victor Whiskey, North Carolina.
Kilo Golf 4 Yankee Victor Whiskey. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. But we got it now. KG4 YVW Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Very good morning to you, Richard. The name is John Japan Ocean Henry November in the city of Manchester. And you're currently 57 into Manchester. We're also streaming live on YouTube at the moment, Richard. And we're also in company with Brian M0NSI. Richard, I'm going to put it back to you for a signal report, and then we'll see how you're doing with Brian on the next call. KG4 Yankee Victor Whiskey Mike 0 CSN.
Very good. Signal report is 130
Okay, Richard, many thanks for the 59. And just quickly, the radio's the 890 Kenwood, 400 watts power into a 3-element beam, Richard. So that's the situation this side. Richard, I'm going to throw it over to Brian. Just keep your ears pinned back and see how you're going with Mr. M0 November Sierra India to give you the call. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, where are we? Okay, cheers, Richard. Kilo Golf 4. Yankee Victor Whiskey Mike 0 November Sugar India. Name is Brian Richard. Bravo Romeo India Alpha November. Again in the northeast of Manchester, mate. And you're not very strong with me today, mate. Not very strong my side. So maybe a 5 and 5 with QSB dropping down. I don't know if you've got any power on there, but yeah, it's not. You're not blasting across. But I got every word you were saying, mate. So no problem at all. Thanks again for the new contact, Richard. We've not spoke before, so always nice to get a new contact in the log on 10, and we'll look forward to catching you on the low bands. Have a good day, mate. We'll catch you later. Good afternoon from Manchester. Kilo Golf 4 Yankee Victor Whiskey Mexico 0 Norway Sierra India. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Good talking to you in Manchester, UK. Everything was about it. Maybe 2 ago, Yankee Victor Whiskey.
Cheers, mate.
Oscar Hotel Bravo, mate, the call.
Call in David X-Ray. Hello, DX. CQDX. Call in David X-Ray. Calling CQDX on 10 meters. Hello, DX. Calling CQDX. CQDX 10, CQDX 10 meters, CQ David X-Ray, calling 10, calling DX on 10, CQDX 10 meters, calling David X-Ray on 10, hello 10, calling CQDX 10, any West Coast or Caribbean, Mexico 0, November Sugar India and Company, Mexico 0, Norway Sierra India and Company, calling DX on 10, CQDX 10, any West Coast over?
So we've got 8 Juliet.
Okay, 2 stations, one with Juliet and then the other one. I'll just take the Juliet, go ahead.
This is Whiskey X-Ray 8 Juliet WXAJ. Beautiful signal on 10 meters, a 5 and 9. Strong signal into Ohio. Name is Jim. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, Jim. Sorry, I might have written your call down wrong, mate, but I'll put it in the log anyway. Whiskey, you got a great signal. Whiskey 8, Whiskey X-Ray 8, Juliet, I think it was. I'll go with that, mate. That's what I've written down. So whether it's right or wrong, the QRZ will tell me. So if not, you'll let me know on the next over. 59 on the last over. I'm in company with John as well, which is M0CSN, and we're both in the east of Manchester. So give John a shout, Jim, and I'll see if I've got the call correct. Give us the report and give him a shout if you don't mind, please. Over.
Roger. Okay, no problem. John, this is Whiskey X-Ray 8 Juliet. I believe your call is Mike 0 Charlie Sugar November.
Whiskey X-Ray 8 Japan, Mike 0CSN. Okay, Jim, fine business. Thanks for the copy. And currently you're 59, 5 and 9 into Manchester, a couple of kilometres away from Brian. And sounding fine this afternoon into Manchester, Jim. We're also streaming live on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, so you're back on there as well. If you use YouTube, that's where we are. And we're about 1 hour 48 into the video, as it will be when it's there. So there you go. That's the situation, Jim. But you're 5 and 9 this side. Appreciate the report back from yourself. A Whiskey X-Ray 8 Japan, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, Jim, over.
Roger. Sounds good, John. Sounds good. Well, that's great. Good to be on YouTube. What will be the? How do I find it on YouTube? How do I find it? What will be the topic?
Yeah, okay, Jim. If you just go on YouTube, search the channel. There's a link off the QRZ page as well. The channel's under the call sign, Mr. Ham Radio Deals, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. If you search that on YouTube, you'll find the channel and look under the live videos, and it'll be live on 10 meters. I'll edit the title. It'll be for the 11th, which will be today, but it's the latest video at the moment, Jim, and that's what it'll be. Under the call sign, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November on YouTube, Mr. Ham Radio Deals, over.
Roger. Okay, very beautiful copy. Full quieting here. 10 meters is just wonderful into Europe this morning. So very good. I will look for that. And I've got a friend interested in amateur radio as well, so he will be able to hear it as well. Okay, gentlemen, I'll let you make more calls. I'm sure more people would love to meet you. A very, very 73. Have a great day. Cheers. WXAJ, Ohio.
Yeah, okay, Jim. Just put it back to Brian and just let him. I think he wants to just confirm the contacts, Jim. So we'll just see how Brian's doing now. M0NSI. Do you want to take it back?
Yeah, no worries, Jim. Okay, thanks for the show, mate. Great signal, and no problem at all. Nice to catch up with you for the first time, mate. And I don't have no access to that YouTube malarkey. It's you see me here picking my noses and everything else. I won't go down too well with it, mate. But anyway, joking aside, we'll catch you later. Great signal. Thanks for the show, mate. 73. Bye bye.
Fury 73, thanks again.
Jim, I just got to tell you, he doesn't use YouTube. He's not as photogenic as I am. That's the problem. He likes to be seen in the dark. Hi. That's why I'm the one on camera, and he's not. Catch you later, Jim. Have a lovely day. 73s.
73, cheers.
Cheers, mate. Ta-da.
QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling DX on 10. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling DX on 10. And live on YouTube and also in company. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening. Oh, there's a few calling, but a bit of a pile and not very strong, so we're going to call again. Mike 0 CSN with company and also live on YouTube. Calling the X and looking even Caribbean would be nice. Some Caribbean, it's got to be up and about now. But if not, we'll take all callers. Mike 0 CSN, live on YouTube and in company with M0NSI. Listening again. Kilowatt Zero, mate, the call. Kilowatt Zero. No? Kilowatt Zero?
7.
10 to 7 then. Kilowatt 7, mate, the call. No, you're wearing more than me. Go do it.
Nice one now. No, I heard K7. That's all I heard. Over.
Kilowatt Zero. QRZ. Mike 0 CSN calling DX. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10 in company. And also live on YouTube, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10 and listening.
With Charlie Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, you have a copy. Victor Echo 1 Lima Mike over.
Victor Echo 1, Lima Mike. Looks like Manuel. A very good morning to you. Name's John, Japan Ocean Emery, November. We're also live on YouTube from the city of Manchester, and we're also operating in the company of M0CSN. Victor Echo 1, Lima Mike, M0CSN. You're currently 58 into Manchester, Manuel, over.
Roger, 5959. My name is Manuel, East Coast, Trinidad, Nova Scotia, and 73. Have a good day. And back to you, M0CSN, over.
Yeah, okay, Manuel, thanks for the 59. We've also got Brian as well, who's going to give you a call. His call sign is Mike 0 November Sierra Italy, Manuel. So if you just stand by, and Brian's going to give you the call. Over. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, okay, man. Well, no problem, mate. I was I was doing all the things, mate. Sorry about that. Didn't even get your call sign down. I'm trying to sign into this thing that John's doing on YouTube, but it wants all sorts of passwords. Okay, mate. You're about a 5 and 8, 5 and 7 with me. 58, 57 into Manchester, not too far from John. Thanks for the call, mate, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you very much. 73. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. Thanks again for the call.
Have you got WhatsApp on your computer?
No, I'm not. No, mate. And he's asking me. He wants to use all the passwords, and I can't remember my signing. So I was going to chat to you on there. It would have made it easier, wouldn't it, than keep chirping in? But never mind.
No, you don't need a password to watch it, do you? Just go on YouTube and search M0CSN and click on the live feed and watch it that way. I think you can type then.
Yeah, but I can't listen to 2 sets of audios with a delay. You'd Fred me out. No worries, mate. Carry on. I'll get WhatsApp going on here.
I just turn the volume down and I'll obviously watch the chat box when it bounces up. But go on. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray in company. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10 and live on YouTube from Manchester. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November in company calling CQ10 and also broadcasting live on YouTube. Mike 0, CSN listening. You heard one with uniform in the call. Uniform in the call, make it. Kilo Golf 4, uniform India, Quebec. It looks like Charles. Many thanks for the call this afternoon into Manchester. The name is John, Japan Ocean Emery, November. We're also in company with Brian M0NSI. Charles, you're about a 5 and 7:57 into Manchester this afternoon, QSL.
Carry on trying to do this.
Yeah, okay, Charles, many thanks for the 59. It's appreciated from Virginia. You say you're also 57, 58 on a peak on the last over, but the band is a little bit up and down, Charles. We'll take it as it is. Charles, you're also live on YouTube on the video feed as well. Don't know if you use it, but if you do, it's there under the call sign, Mike 0 CSN. Charles, many thanks. Brian's busy at the moment trying to figure someone out, so it's just going to be me. 73's from Manchester, Charles. All the very best, and we'll catch you some more further down the log. KG4, Uniform India, Quebec. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. 73's from Manchester, pal. 73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Calling CQ on 10. CQ10, CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November in company. And also streaming live on YouTube from Manchester. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November in company, calling CQ and listening. Oh, there's got to be some bigger signals than that. There's got to be. I know the band's a little bit flaky, but where's all these big kilowatt stations? Come on. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November in company with M0NSI, streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening.
Still waiting for me.
Yeah, well, they need to hurry up. Well, listen, just take it over a minute. I'm going to have to stop the stream. My darling daughter's just turned up, and I need to speak to her for a little minute about something regarding the floor. So take it over, keep it going, and just let me grab a quick chat with our Nicky, and I shall be back. I'll stop the live stream. I'll bring it back up when I get back up.
Right, I'm just trying to still do this, but no worries, mate. I couldn't remember how to do WhatsApp web. There's no hope, is there? And you switch off then, so I'm not listening to what you're doing. I need to get right. Okay, no worries. Well, yeah, I'll give a couple of calls. If not, we can always start it up again anyway, can't we, mate? You stop that, do that, get a brew. What time is it? 10 to 4 anyway, innit? So, yeah, I'm not going straight through. I'm having my tea tonight.